but how we do what we do becomes more and more important. And that's for every guy here. We got to do it better. Our goal is to have the kind of team that nobody wants to play. And that means that we have to impose our will to dominate the competition all the time. It's all about what does it take to break you.
Welcome to Nick's Happen Junior Sports Talk TV. Thank y'all for tuning in. And guys, the Georgia Bulldogs destroyed the Florida Gators. Hey, not today, Billy. Not today. Not today. Not in Jacksonville. Hey, Georgia Bulldogs showed y'all what life was like without Brock Bowers. And I will say, if this is life without Brock Bowers, Georgia is going to be scary because they did a lot today. They ran the ball down Florida's throat like I knew I could, like I knew they could. Carson Beck, listen, people can say whatever they want to about Carson Beck. Well, Carson Beck is he's coming to his own. Carson Beck is playing lights out football right now. You got to give the Georgia Bulldogs credit. Listen, the Georgia Bulldogs faced a lot of injuries this year. So, I know we like to say they ain't playing nobody. They got cupcake schedules. Yeah, but they've been beating everybody. They've been going through their own little adversity themselves. Lab McConkey showed up today. This is what life without Brock Bowers look like. People steps up. When they say next man up, Georgia displayed what next man up means. I'm talking about they had a run game today. They had a pass game today. They was balanced well all over the field. And the defense played football. Them little regular points Florida scored, whatever, 20 points, whatever. But, yeah, them was not meaningful points, whatever. They convincingly covered the spread. And like I said, when I looked at Florida, I couldn't get past the fact that how Kentucky ran the ball down their throat. And Georgia did that today. Not even that, they just ran the ball down their throat. They was even able to pass it down their throat. So, overall, Georgia straight dominated. They looked like the juggernaut. I asked a question today on the show I just got off of. That's why I'm putting out this video right now so late. Because I asked the question, do y'all think Georgia Bulldogs will win out? I asked the question because I know Missouri is playing good football. I know Ole Miss is playing good football, but I honestly think Georgia can win out regular season. What happens in the postseason, SEC championship and postseason, I don't know. But regular season, Georgia can really run the table right now. Tennessee, I don't see, unless the only thing Tennessee got on their side I see against Georgia is that they're playing in Neyland Stadium. And right now they're playing a nail-biter game in Lexington against Kentucky. So right now I don't think nobody has nothing for Georgia besides my Alabama Crimson Tide, but there's neither here nor there. But Georgia told Sunbelt Billy, no, Sunbelt Billy. Listen, you got SEC dreams with Sunbelt aspirations. Sunbelt achievements with SEC dreams. Listen, Billy, when you went for it on fourth down early in the game, I was saying, don't go for it. I know you was looking at 4th and inches, but I didn't think that was a smart move to do. It was 4th and inches on y'all own territory, and it was too early. And I was saying, like, this is not. I know Florida, you needed to take a risk to win this game, but that wasn't a smart risk. It was too early in the game, and y'all was on your own territory. Because what happened is you go for it, and it looked like a busted play. I don't know what y'all was trying to do. I don't know why y'all just didn't try to straight up run it. Y'all look like Travis Etienne at the end, like he was trying to pass the ball. It was a busted play, and it was too early in the game to go for it. Y'all was It was a desperate move when you didn't know you need to be desperate. So moves like that, Sunbelt Billy, is not gonna get you what you need. I know risk needed to be taken in this game, but it was too early for that risk. And after that play happened, I knew Georgia was finna let the floodgates open on y'all and go crazy. That to me, from me watching it, that was the end of y'all chance right there. Because Georgia, you put Georgia in too good of a field position too early. You gotta think. You gotta think, Sunbelt Billy. It was too early to be so desperate. Too early to be so desperate, man. Y'all came out. Y'all had something going. Y'all was attacking the perimeters. Oh, y'all had y'all little run game going just for a little bit. But you got desperate too early, and that cost you the game. In my point of view, from my eyes, it was almost I wanted to change the game, but I was trying to cover that game, so I couldn't change it. I just had to watch y'all get mauled by Bulldogs. Y'all look like lizards on that field, Billy. Come on, Billy. And Austin Armstrong, I think Alabama dodged the bullet. Having you as the linebackers coach, you might have been better as a linebackers coach than the coordinator, but I thought we dodged the bullet. I like Robert Ballard better in that way, but this is about Georgia and Florida. Scores 43, they're 20. Y'all scored y'all a little last minute touchdown to make it look better than it was, but Carson Beck went 19 for 28, 315 yards passing, and 2 touchdowns. Beck, you balled out. Dejon Edwards, 16 carries, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns. You balled out. Kendall Milton, 13 carries with 55 yards and 1 touchdown. Good job. Lad McConkey. Give it up for Lad McConkey. Stepping up while the absence of Brock Bowser was gone. Stepping up in that pass catch and roll with 6 catches, 135 yards and 1 touchdown. Average 22.5 yards a catch. Dominique Lovett stepped up. 4 catches, 83 yards, average 20.8 yards a catch. Oscar Delp. Hey, you came through today, Oscar Delp. You came through today, bro. 2 catches, 31 yards. Dylan Bell. 2 catches, 21 yards and 1 touchdown. Listen, Georgia Bulldogs came to play some football today. Life without Brock Bowers is looking good for the Georgia Bulldogs. Like I say, if this is what Georgia looks like without Brock Bowers, a well-balanced team, everybody stepping up, it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy for college football. But let's talk about Florida. Graham Mertz went 25 for 34, 230 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. At least he didn't turn the ball over. Montreal Johnson, 2 yards. 9 carries for 82 yards. That's pretty decent. Travis Etienne had 7 carries for 42 yards. Yep. But Graham Mertz had a rushing touchdown as well. 5 carries with negative 32 yards, and he had 1 touchdown. But Ricky Pearsall had 6 catches for 99 yards. Eugene Wilson, very effective today. 11 catches, 75 yards, and 1 touchdown. But other than that, man, they ain't do too much. Florida ain't do too much. Billy, better get it together. Because 2004 is not promising for y'all, baby. Y'all got this good recruiting class. Hopefully you can finish the season strong to keep these commits convinced. Because y'all got a really, like one of the, is it the third highest Florida recruiting class in history right now? Hopefully y'all can win out and keep these dudes convinced, man. Because it didn't look good today. The score, Georgia bullies y'all. Georgia straight bullies y'all. Georgia played Georgia football today. And let's look at the team stats. Let's see what the team stats had. I like to look at team stats too. Because that really tells you how far apart they were or how close they were. But Georgia had 486 total yards. Florida had 399. 339. I'm sorry. My correction. Passing yards, Georgia had 315. Passing yards, Florida had 230. 171 rushing yards by Georgia and 109 rushing yards by Florida. Georgia actually averaged 7.4 yards a carry, and y'all averaged 5.7 yards per carry. But let's go down even more. Let's go down to the first downs and all that. Georgia had 23 first downs. Y'all had 16 first downs. Third down efficiency, Georgia was 6 for 12. Y'all was 4 from 11. That separated y'all too. Fourth down efficiency, Georgia was 1 for 1. And y'all was 0 for 2. Like I said, the early fourth down, y'all went for it on fourth inches. I knew it was fourth inches, but it was too early to be too bold on y'all side of the field. Y'all gave Georgia the ball on a good field position. Y'all can't do that with Georgia. Total plays, Georgia ran 66. Y'all ran 59. Total punch, Georgia had 3 total punts. That's crazy. And y'all had 5. Penalties, Georgia had 2 penalties for 10 yards. Y'all had 2 for 17. So referees wasn't flag happy in this game. I like to see games like that. Y'all had 1 fumble for loss. No interception was thrown. Georgia's time of possession was 33 minutes and 33 minutes and 29 seconds, and y'all was 26 minutes and 31 seconds. So overall, y'all didn't do bad on Steam stats. Is just Georgia is that type of juggernaut. Georgia lights it up. Georgia is Georgia. Georgia is good. I think they went out the season. What happens in SEC championship playoff for them? Don't know. But within that point, Brock Bowers will return, and let's see what Georgia goes from there. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Roll Tide. Salute the Georgia Bulldogs, and I'm out, baby.